And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, milk cows, work all day in the fields, milk cows again, eat supper, then go to town and stay past midnight at a meeting of the school board. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, who can make harness out of hay, wire, feed sacks, and shoe scraps, who planting time and harvest season will finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, and then pain in from tractor back, put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody strong enough to clear trees and heave bales, yet gentle enough to yean lambs and wean pigs and tend the pink-combed pullets, who will stop his mower for an hour to splint the broken leg of a meadowlark. So God made a farmer. It had to be somebody who'd plow deep and straight and not cut corners. Somebody to seed, weed, feed, breed, and rake and disc and plow and plant and tie the fleece and strain the milk. Somebody who'd bale a family together with the soft, strong bonds of sharing. Who would laugh and then sigh and then reply with smiling eyes when his son says that he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer.
Welcome back to the Matthews Motors Countdown to Kickoff here on the Wolfpack Sports Network. And right now we turn it over to Don Shea, where he's got a very special guest. He has the commissioner of the North Carolina Department of Agriculture. That's Steve Troxler. And then this is like, you got your Justin Timberlake tickets because Steve Troxler's here. And now this is like dropping in the Beatles because you've got...
See what you did.
They all came back for this one.
Right.
If Steve Troxler is legendary, he is universally known. The dean of the NC State College of Agriculture, Richard Linton, joining us. And I now get out of the way after that introduction. There's nothing more I can do, Don Shea. It's now in your hands.
What a magnificent intro. You saved me about 15 seconds. Well, today's a very special day here at NC State, along with the opportunity to watch Wolfpack play football. We are also honoring our state's agriculture industry with the inaugural NC State Football Ag Day. And, gentlemen, I want you to tell us a little bit why this industry is so vital to our state's health and economy. And, Dean, why don't you take it first?
Well, I think it's important to recognize and understand that agriculture is the number one economic sector in the state of North Carolina. It's a $77 billion industry. It employs almost 650,000 people in the state. And what's great for me as the dean of the college, and what's also great for the commissioner who leads agriculture here in the state, is that there's been an increase in job opportunities of about 40% since 2009. So we're big and we're strong and we're growing.
Commissioner, do you add some thoughts to that?
Well, just to put it in perspective, people know how big the military is in North Carolina with all the bases we have, and they're about a $26 to $28 billion industry. We're $77 billion. That's how big agriculture is in this state, and the number one economic engine by a long shot, and growing. The amazing thing is we have grown agriculture in this state during the great recession that we've just seen. So we're poised to do great things.
Okay, well, obviously there's a solid working relationship between the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences and the agriculture industry in our state. Give us a sense of how the two parties are able to work together to grow the support and research within the industry. Dean Linton, would you take that, please?
Sure. I think the most important thing is the Commissioner of Agriculture and the Dean of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, they like each other. And because of that, we talk to each other a lot about important issues related to research and policy in the state. Relative to research, we actually share 18 different research farms located throughout the state. And the commissioner runs 12 of them, and NC State runs 6. But we have people from both organizations present at all these research farms, and we can study just about any kind of an animal system or plant system that surrounds issues in the country.
Well, Commissioner, that's a good segue to our next question. We are all aware that North Carolina is a very diverse agricultural state with so many different regions, which Dean just pointed out. What do you think are some of the commodities grown in North Carolina that might surprise some folks?
Well, I think people would not realize that we have a large aquaculture industry in this state. Trout, for example, we rank number 6 nationally in the production of trout. We have freshwater prawns, even to the extent that we have caviar being produced in North Carolina. So you talk about diverse. Now, we can do it.
Finally, gentlemen, today has been a tremendous joint effort between our athletic department, the university, the Department of Agriculture, and some fantastic sponsors. But we are fortunate to have a number of our school's alumni within the industry, of course, and youth organizations like 4-H and FFA in attendance. What is the message you hope that our fans in attendance and those listening to us here on the show come away with today? Both of you take that, if you would.
There's a tremendous value in agriculture in North Carolina, and we hope that you recognize that and you join us as we create worldwide excellence for agriculture right here in the state of North Carolina. You mentioned 4-H and FFA. 4-H and FFA are going to be our leaders of the future. It's very important that they get actively involved.
I would ask the people that are not involved in agriculture to revere agriculture and agribusiness in this state, because we do feed them every day, the number one industry. So I've seen a big change in public opinion over the past several years, that people want to know the farmer that grows their food. They feel a connection to them. So, I hope that continues, and I would ask people to help us be successful by using North Carolina products.
All right, well, Dean Richard Linton for NC State College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, along with Steve Trockler, Commissioner of Agriculture. Thanks for stopping by, gentlemen.
We are the McLeans from Statesville, North Carolina. We grow soybeans, corn, wheat, canola, and sunflowers. We and other North Carolina farmers work hard every day to grow the healthiest, safest food possible from our family's farm to your family's table. And we learn how to grow our crops and take care of our land the right way, right here at NC State, where we're proud alumni. We are Wolfpack fans, and this is our state.
Go Pack!